Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is José Ramón Aviña Aguila for the news show with our reporter José Ramón Aviña Aguila. Okay, today we'll be teaching about criminal justice today. From the book is 8th edition Criminal Justice Today, an introduction text for the 21st century by Frank Schmalinger. Okay. First, we're gonna talk about, police discretion, police corruption, and police professionalism. Okay, it's in the glossary, at this book, the meaning of police discretion, police corruption, and police professionalism, Okay, we're gonna go by police discretion first, What is police discretion according to this book I just mentioned? Okay, police discretion means the opportunity of law enforcement officers to exercise choice in their daily activities. Repeat. Police discretion means the opportunity of law enforcement officers to exercise choice in their daily activities. Okay, we'll be talking about that and a little bit more time, okay? But I'm gonna give you another description what police corruption means. Police corruption on the glossary at the same book. Police corruption means the abuse of police authority for personal or organizational gain. Okay, repeat. Police corruption means the abuse of police authority for personal or organizational gain. Okay, what police corruption means. Okay, and now we go to the description. What it means. Police professionalism. Police professionalism. What really means police professionalism. And this is the meaning from the same book, from the glossary in the same book. Police professionalism is the increasing formalization of police work and the accompanying rise in public acceptance of the police. Okay, we'll repeat here what police professionalism means. Police professionalism means the increasing formalization of police work and the accompanying rise in public acceptance of the police. Okay, copy? Do you read me? 10-4? Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go to the main thing here, the minivan, the minivan. Discretion and the individual officer. What it is really discretion and the individual officer. Okay, so you gotta put in your mind, citizens of the United States of America, Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, and everywhere, I don't know, it goes to the whole world, about police work, what really it is, police discretion or discretion and the individual officer. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna read from this same book. Okay, well, it really is written there, discretion and the individual officer, from page 250, okay, part 2, policing. We go what's written there. I'm just gonna read it, okay? So you can know, I got it from that same book. Discretion and the individual officer. Regardless of the policing style that their department espouses, individual officers retain considerable discretion in what they do. Police discretion refers to the exercise of choice by law enforcement officers in the decision to investigate or apprehend. The disposition of suspects that carrying out our official duties and the application of sanctions. As one author has observed, police authority can be at once highly specific and exceedingly vague. The decision to stop and question someone, arrest a suspect, and perform many other police tasks are made solely by individual officers and must often be made quickly and in the absence of any close supervision. Kenneth Cook Davis, who pioneered the study of police discretion, says the police make policy about what law to enforce, how much to enforce it, against whom, and on what occasions. To those who had contact with the police, the discretionary authority exercised by individual officers is potentially greater significance than all the department manuals and official policy statements combined. Patrolling officers often decide against a strict enforcement of the law, preferring instead to handle situations informally. Minor law violations, crimes committed out at the officer's presence where the victim refused to file a complaint, and certain violations of the criminal law where the officer suspects that sufficient evidence to obtain a conviction is lacking may or lead to discretionary actions, short arrest. The widest exercise of discretion is more likely in routine situations involving relatively less serious violations of the law, but serious criminal behavior, but serious criminal behavior may occasionally result in discretionary decisions not to make an arrest. I just will stop there, the last part here says, but serious criminal behavior may occasionally result in discretionary decisions not to make an arrest. But serious criminal behavior may occasionally result in discretionary decisions not to make an arrest. Okay, so what that means, discretion and the individual officer, do they have discretion? They usually they go to an emergency call, where some death threats are being taken place. Would they go? They taking discretion. Should I go? Should not go? Am I afraid or not? Do I have family or not? Am my men enough to go or not to go? Somebody out there will say police officer, right? I think those kind of police officer that don't go to emergency calls. Should keep out their badges, put it away, and then send new people that are brave enough, to take their places and do that job right. Right? We don't want those coward our wing police officers on the streets, they are afraid, somebody just because a name, famous name, or criminal famous name, afraid of them, or their relatives or family. What a wing police officer are those, correct? What do you think? What do you say? I hear I'm talking to somebody. So, if they're a police officer, they don't want to do the job because they have family and afraid to die. Hey man, keep out your badges and find a different career. Correct? If you don't want to do the job right, hey man, we don't want those wimpy guys, out there on the streets, and those corrupt police officers neither out there, They gotta search their house first, their own time, check them, am I right and what am I doing? And check yourself, say you say, am I doing the right thing? Or am I not, You say that to yourself, search yourself in your mind, you talk, and you do it in the way you act, I don't think those police officers should be out there, on the streets, highways. That goes for federal officers too, like marshals, U.S. Marshal. Sometimes they don't want to do their job, like somebody out there I know, did not want to check something, Well, I thought they work 24/7, But I guess, those kind of federal officers, should not get paid, right? New York City police officer, right? That they don't do their job right and are arresting innocent people, cut their freedom, when somebody cut the freedom of somebody else, they are committing an arrest on somebody else. So if somebody has not committed a crime, don't tell them go home, because when you tell them that, you are cutting their freedom, or curtailing their freedom, and when somebody cuts their freedom, telling go home, a police officer telling go home, they cut their freedom, the guy got afraid, the police would do something evil. I mean, the police officer committed a crime, arrest somebody innocent by sending that person home, cut his freedom. When those kind of police officers cut somebody else's freedom, they are, like corrupt, crook. They should pay for that, right? I don't know how much the payment, for those kind of behavior. Like Officer Granado from Imperial Police Department sent me home when I was going to Circle K once. Somebody else out there, I forgot the name of this man, I was interviewing, and I recorded her. We don't need those kind of people, out there on the street, they get paid by the taxes of the people and by the people for them to do a job, a well done job. When somebody is not doing their job the right way, or they're not doing their job, when people is not doing their jobs, you know what they're doing? And they're getting paid, they're stealing, they're thieves and robbers. What's a robber or a thief? Seriously, a thief and a robber is a criminal. In my book, or anybody else's book, should be that way. When somebody has a job and they don't do their job, and they're getting paid, they're stealing from somebody else, which is the people that pay taxes. Yeah, people, when they go to a store, like any store, Circle K, any store, when they pay 8% taxes, they go a part of that taxes to pay the police officers in the city Imperial, and state too, state officers too, and government, right? So they should have their job done. We don't like those kind of wimpy police officers, crook, corrupt, and we don't want those kind of thief robbers. Don't rob from the people in Imperial or anybody else. Do not rob. Do not steal anything, You police officers, state police officers, or federal officers, marshal, U.S. marshals, anywhere in the world, do your job right. You don't like your job, find something else. Yeah, why not? You have a problem doing your job, quit, find something else. We don't like that kind of corrupt, crook officers and high authority, Authorities, high authorities, people in high authorities like that, We don't need those kind of people out there, I'm talking to police officers, state, city, state, federal, marshals, you name it. Don't take abuse authority on somebody innocent. Correct? Otherwise, you will have to pay the price. And that's what it's supposed to be. And don't come out with that one. I heard it before, some people, police officers, they say, it's my word against your word. Talking to somebody, even when the person did not do anything wrong and the police officer is lying to lying a liar or making false statement and committing a slander. And the police told the other person, it's my word against you. Who would the judge believe? Can you tell me that? Just because he has a uniform, the police officer or law enforcement officer has a uniform, the judge will believe him just because of that they say it's the word against somebody else, a cruel police officer word against an innocent person. In what kind of world are we living? I guess I call it the Bible, somebody out there, we are living parallel times, paralyzed times, dangerous times. In other words, history work for me. Like somebody out there said once, I don't know, oh, who you go, there's a man out there, look like a punk, the way he dressed, and there's a police officer out there. That preacher said, I'm looking for somebody, the authority, that has a badge that represents the law. That preacher said, I'm not gonna go to the punk for direction. I go to the police officer, the one that has the badge. It represents authority. Well, to the preacher, I tell you this. Curses the man that trusts in man and put his son as a... I don't remember. So be careful. There are a lot of corrupt police officers, sir. Yeah, I'm talking to a preacher out there. Probably he knows who he is if he is listening right now. Just because somebody dresses in a certain way, does not mean he's a murderer. What if, or anything worse? There are people with badges, uniforms, probably worse than any of those people. He used to carry a badge, just security guard, law enforcement still, private security guard, I was not getting paid all the hours I was working, not all the overtime, a lot of the threats. Sometimes police would not show up, or when I had the threats and stuff like that, As a matter of fact, I was not getting paid all the hours I was working as a security guard, I guess I guess should I go to 87, 56, 11? Yeah, I leave it to you, that one. Let's change that. Let's change history to have a better day, you and I. Okay, this is no joke. Yeah, police officers should abide by the law. When police officers are starting to break the law, they are corrupt police officers. So, don't be a corrupt police officer or law enforcement officer, okay? Yeah, evidence. We talk about evidence later in another time. What really is evidence? From the book, maybe from the investigators anthology book. We talk about evidence later. From the investigator anthology book, Why not? Another time. Hopefully, okay? So discretion and the individual officer is talking about it, They should, to show, not to show. Those that don't show, they're wimps. And thief, you know. They steal. They get payment, they're stealing. So, the thing that they're saying, you know, the law is based on the law of Moses. If you think, you know, you should not steal, or you should not rob, you should not give false statements, you know. Also in the law of Moses, what's called, you know, things like that, you know. So police officer, law enforcement officers, don't be committing slander. And don't be giving false statements about other people, okay? And don't accuse innocent people of things that end up in doing. And don't be arresting people without any crime or evidence of crime. Yeah, I'm talking to somebody. Judges, they should know how, and lawyers, they know how everything runs. So I'm not commenting about those things right now. Innocent until proven guilty, right? Supposed to be. It's been the other way around, you know, guilty until proven innocent for many years since I remember. I still remember sociology class, you know, with Mr. Sochak telling about, snap. It's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, and it's all the way around, you know. They got a guilty until proven innocent. They get innocent people allowed into jails, and they prove nothing. Alright? Do you copy? Do you read me? I don't have bash. Sorry. Oh, there's a security services. I worked twice at there, you know. The first time in year 2005, I quit in year 2000, January 1st, 2006, I think. I guess 880. I used to carry bash 880. And then I start working again at there. There's a security service. With a badge 925. There's security not getting paid on my hours, you know. No, I work all the overtime. You stay there, José Ramón Aviña. Yes, José Ramón Aviña. Or José Ramón Aviña Jr. I'm not sure. Right now, it's José Ramón Aviña. Or José Aviña. Yeah, I used to be in Desert Security Service, owners at the security, at the private security company, Norman Brown, and manager, politician, Jason Jackson. Yeah, I want to get on my hours pay. Overtime, many death threats, that didn't occur. I guess the way all politicians are. Don't post to security guard companies be honest. Of course, not thieves, right? We don't want to kind of stay tuned. Okay. Probably I want to get paid all the hours, all the overtime. And many times I didn't have a portable jan. A portable jan is a portable bathroom, but by state law we're supposed to have one. I was told by state law we're supposed to have this portable background, you know. They're called portable John. Yeah. No, it's not yoke. Yeah. Okay, 10-4 copied. I guess that's it for right now. I don't know what else to say. Seek for justice, true justice. And see you next time. Today is Monday, October 21st, 2013. It's 2 a.m. with 17 minutes, or 2:17 a.m. Pacific Time, from Iberia, California, United States of America. God Almighty bless my true friends, and not enough but my true friends. In the name of José, Ramón, Aviña, Aguila, Mr. Man number 1.